Alright guys, in this lesson we're going to learn how to scan foods into myfitnesspal using a few methods. So what we got going on here, logging in different macros on myfitnesspal. So we got red potatoes as well, and some protein, some chicken, okay? So by now you've already downloaded myfitnesspal onto your Apple device or Android. So the way you're going to be adding food is by clicking the add food button. Of course, it's pretty self-explanatory, but once you get to this screen, you're either going to search for the food, okay, or you're going to scan the barcode. And this is by far the easiest method, but sometimes you don't have a way of, some food sometimes might not have a barcode. For instance, for example, sometimes a chicken breast, you might have thrown away the packaging, or you might have your chicken breast might not have a barcode for some reason, but most do. So most chicken breasts do have packaging, do have a nutrition label in the back. In order to enter it in, this specifically, your chicken breast package, try scanning the barcode. Sometimes it'll show up the actual same nutrition facts in the back. Sometimes it won't. It depends, really. But in this scenario, we're gonna show you two methods of scanning in chicken, just in case. So for, let's say, scenario one, I do have the barcode. Let's give that a try. So I'm going to be adding chicken breast into my meal. Let's see here. I'm going to scan it with the barcode. And there it pops up, Sanderson Farms. Sanderson Farms. Okay, so the next step here would be to weigh my chicken breast on an electronic food scale. Alright, so fast forward here, we seasoned some chicken breast here, so we're going to weigh it out. This is an example, of course. So let's get this guy, this chicken breast, which is 5.5 ounces. Let's say we're going to eat that for meal one, and we're going to add it. Okay. You could also do it in grams, by the way. So this would be 155 grams or 5.5 ounces. I like ounces when it comes to chicken. So the chicken breast here is the serving size is 4 ounces, but we want to, we have 5.5 here. So all we have to do is change the serving size from measuring in 4 ounces to just 1 ounce. Next step, number of servings. Instead of 1, we're just going to type in 5.5 here. Boom. And by the way, guys, you can also do, if you don't like decimal form, you can check off the fractional form and do that too. Some electronic scales do give the serving size, number of servings in fractions or decimals. So depending on your case, you're going to want to use the appropriate one. Okay, so let's say meal 2, for some reason we don't have the packaging anymore. We're going to add 5.5 ounces of chicken without the barcode. So what would we do? Pretty easy. Let's just search for food in myfitnesspal's database. So what I would type in is skinless chicken breast and see what comes up. By the way, guys, when we measure our chicken breast, we're going to want to measure uncooked weight. So when it says cooked, we're going to ignore those. It's just more accurate this way. Alright guys, so for the next entry, we're going to put in some potatoes. I brought up these Idaho potatoes also just to clarify some things here, because I did try scanning both. The thing is, when I scan this one, let's see here, it only measures in a certain serving size, which is not ounces or grams. So if I try to switch it, there's only cup, fluid ounces, which by the way is not the same as just ounces. That's a weight. Fluid ounces is a volume, so we don't want to be using that. Let's go over here. If I try adding Idaho potatoes, the serving size, there's only a few. you could only either, you know, do one medium potato, or it doesn't. What I'm trying to say here, neither of these measures in ounces or grams. Now, if you do happen to get a red potato brand or any potato brand bag that allows you to change the serving size um, to grams or ounces, then you're in luck, and that it's just easier. The step will be easier for you. All right, so let's say your brand of potatoes doesn't have ounces or grams. So a quick fix to that is just go to the add food for meal 1 or whatever meal, and then search for the food. Let's just type in red potatoes, ounces, or you can type in grams if you like. But I like ounces, so that's the example we're going with. Let's go with this generic one. No, red onion. No, let's try this one. Okay, so let's go with this one, red potatoes, any brand. I'm not sure if that's a actual brand, but let's continue here. It's not going to make that much of a difference. 14.3. Boom. Check that. So there we go. We just added red potatoes, even though there was that discrepancy with the barcode method. So you can just, cook these. These are ready to go now, along with your chicken.
All right, guys. So now that you just saw how to add food by like weighing it out and everything on the myfitnesspal app, you're basically gonna do that for every food. So whether it be chicken, beef, steak, and if it has a barcode, scan it, weigh it out, whatever whatever scale you have, you're just gonna weigh it out by ounces or grams, and you're gonna do this for at least a while until you get used to it. This is the best way to get familiarized with like what good foods versus bad foods are. Just tracking macros in general is going to help you along your fitness journey. It's going to help you lose the most amount of weight, and just to help you out in general. Like even if you're not trying to lose weight or anything like that, whenever you're out, like in general, you're gonna probably after doing this for a while, it's just going to be natural. Just like turn the thing around and check the macros, and you're just going to be like, whoa, that's pretty bad, I shouldn't eat that. That's one of the benefits of just tracking macros in general. But yeah, so you're basically going to do you're going to track your macros, weigh it out, you're going to look for protein, fat, and carbs. So your goal is to hit your macronutrients within 5 to 10 grams, and you can be either 5 to 10 grams under or over. It's not going to hurt that much from the macros that we from the macro calculator. And that's how you're going to track your macros, guys. Hope that video helped, and let's continue on to the MyFitnessPal stuff.